This might be the new best gun in XDefiant. If you did not know there was a weapon balancing update, let's talk about it. Today, we're obviously going to be talking about the good old MDR, and they actually did some good things to this weapon to make it, I guess, viable. So two things they did was, one, they made the damage stronger for this weapon, and they also made the sprint to fire time faster. That way, when you come out of sprint to fire, it's more like an SMG, and it's a lot quicker. They increased this gun from 17 damage to 19 damage per bullet. And if you did not know, if you add heavy damage barrel, well, you're going to be able to 5-shot when they have 100 health, and obviously 6-shot a phantom. So this drops the gun down to 2 bullets less, and the time to kill is incredible. Paired with the SMG-like handling, decent recoil control, this gun is obviously going to be a problem. So there's a lot to break down with this weapon, and obviously we're going to be playing Echelon right now, which is a smaller map. So with this build, you can 5-shot up to 23 meters, which 5 bullets is pretty damn quick. And obviously if you get headshots, it's also a 4-shot kill if you get all headshots. So you can 4-shot, 5-shot, or 4-shot somebody. And obviously a gun that kills that quick is pretty damn good. You're going to be seeing this gun used in rank play a lot more. And people are actually going to be using this gun and trying it out. It's more of a flex gun, though. Obviously, like when it comes to range, it doesn't have like insane range. But we obviously got to run the numbers against, you know, the ACR versus the MDR. So the ACR and the MDR both have a 5-shot kill. The difference is the range for a short range is going to be a little bit farther. Oh my God. I mean, just look how fast I'm killing these guys. As I was saying, the range is going to be a little bit farther for the ACR compared to the MDR. Obviously, this gun is supposed to be a sub-like AR, so that's why it's like that. But something else to note, the ACR actually has a slower fire rate than the MDR. And with the MDR, when you add obviously the heavy barrel, you are going to be lowering the fire rate a little bit, and you're going to notice it sometimes. But something to also know, it doesn't matter either way, you still have a higher fire rate than the ACR. What does that mean? Basically, the time to kill is going to be quicker than the ACR, and the ACR is obviously very good, one of the best guns in the game. And the MDR basically is outclassing that gun and outclassing most guns for time to kill. So this gun is just absolutely insane now. This game is very close, by the way, 31-30. We're currently playing some TDM, Team Deathmatch, changing up the vibe a little bit. And I do got to win this game. Oh, got me. And it's also going to be competing very well with even the MP7 up close. That's correct. The time to kill are very close. The MP7 is slightly outclassing it, but by very little. If you get that first shot, you should be able to kill the MP7, no problem. Also, this build I'm currently using, there's definitely multiple ways you can build this. Oh my God, absolutely smoked. There are going to be a couple variations of this build that we're going to be breaking down throughout the video, and also at the end we're going to be talking about them a little bit more. And you could definitely use the iron sight. You can take off the iron sight. You can use it more for a close range build. I thought I killed this guy. Stop shooting. And I got shot in the back. These guys are ready for everything. I think we go Echelon here. Before I do, bubble time. Sir, I think there's a guy behind you, sir. Nope, there's a guy on me, sir. I'm trying to protect my teammates. He thought he was going to do something with that one. No, flamethrower down. Huh. See you later, buddy. See you later. Dead. So again, with this buff and this build, this gun became, you know, very mediocre to maybe a lower tier weapon to one of the best ARs in the game. And you definitely can try it out in rank play. And you're going to be seeing some people use this gun in rank play. If I get sniped one more time. So right now, I'm kind of using more of a hybrid build. You can say more of like a little bit of an up close type of vibe. I mean, it still has some range, don't get me wrong. It's an AR at the end of the day, but it's meant to be a little bit faster than probably normal. My teammates are all dying. It's very hard to win in TDM because I feel like your teammates are just constantly throwing your life away, no matter how well you played. And you can just tell, bro, like I am not exaggerating the time to kill. Like you can just tell, especially like short range to medium range. I mean, just zapping, just like dead. Just like, you know what I mean? We're just dying way too much for my liking. Wait. No, my God, we almost did it. I got player of the game still, but obviously we lost. So for a map like Noodleplex, we're going to be changing this build a little bit, using more of a range version of this. And of course, there's 4 guys there, but they're running to us. 1, 2. And you can probably tell automatically the recoil control looks a little bit better compared to what I was using last game. Oh, I stopped shooting. Oh, so many of them. Now, I see at this range is a 20 shot. You seen the 20 damage? That means it's a 5-shot kill or 6 against a phantom. Unfortunately, will be a 6 versus a Phantom. Look how I'm killing this guy basically behind a wall from how fast I'm killing him. And you can tell when I hit that range, man, that 20 damage range, which is up to 23 meters. If you don't put barrel center, if you put barrel center, I believe it's 25 meters. You can just see how fast I'm killing, right? Oh, I stopped shooting that guy. I'm going to pop camo here. You can't see. Ah, he saw me. I wasn't John Cena. So when you pair versus other ARs, like I said earlier, AK, ACR, M4, when you have this specific build, the damage is just absurd, right? Just the time to kill feels really, really, really nice. And something to note as well, obviously this is going to be a ranked meta class. And something I want to know is usually in ranked classes, you don't really use quick mags. You don't really use a mag because it's just not very necessary. Like a lot of times you get kills, you're going to reload. And a lot of times you're going to get 1 or 2 kills. You're going to have time to reload. You're never really going to be in a situation where you need a mag, if that makes sense. So what the cool thing about using the heavy damage barrel is like it lowers your fire rate, right? And you kill in less bullets. So essentially what's going to happen? 7 bullets. That's all I need. I needed only 5. I hit 5. He's dead. And you got to reload there. But that was like a kind of example. But like what I was going to say is the fact is that, you know, you're essentially using less bullets to kill people. So you're going to have to reload less, or you're going to have enough ammo to kill multiple people with 1 clip. So it kind of helps the whole situation of, you know, you don't want to use as much ammo and you don't really need a mag. It helps it even more, you know, rocking something like this. I am currently on an 11 spree, absolutely tearing these guys up. Whoa, nade. Got to be careful with that one. Hold up. Nope, that's mine. That is mine, my friend. Wow, that range is pretty damn good. And like I said, there's multiple ways you could build this gun, and the iron sight build is not bad at all either. And that's something we can definitely discuss. We're gonna pull out the sonar here and see what we can do. That's one. No, I'm gonna shot it back. Oh my god, I was on like a 15 spree. I was going insane. And something I want to also highlight about this weapon in general, and also with this build, you can probably notice a little bit. Strafing with the MDR is so good. Now, obviously, the time to kill is definitely better now with this update, but you're going to want to add some strafing attachments always. So no matter how you build this MDR, whether you use my build or you want to change my build a bit, you have to have some sort of strafing on this build. So right now, I'm using small vert, for example. Small vert gives you 10% to aim walking speed and 5% to ADS speed. So it's a nice little buff to ADS, good speed to walking speed. It gives you a little bit of a strafe, nothing crazy, but it allows you to strafe. And there's no really cons to it. It just hurts your hip fire, but obviously I'm almost never hip firing in this game in general. And I definitely like the lightweight on it, on this gun. Lightweight stock feels incredible because you get some insane strafing speed. But I feel like this gun just gets hurt too much with lightweight. It gives you negative to ADS speed. It gives you negative to aiming stability, what helps like kind of shoot consistently, especially at range, medium to long range. So I feel like it's almost not worth it. We obviously talked about the heavy damage barrel, which I'm currently running. Heavy damage barrel is pretty much a must, man, on this gun. It's going to make it a 5-shot kill. Like I said, it also conserves ammo. And at the end of the day, like, it's going to make the time to kill better on this gun. And you're definitely going to want to use it. It already has a high fire rate, so the fire rate isn't the problem. But you can drop that to 5-shot kill. It's going to be incredible. So you're looking at a 5-shot kill up to 23 meters. And then for the short range, you're looking at a 6-shot kill. So it's still looking pretty damn strong. Now, again, on some maps and some linear maps, you're definitely going to see the ACR being used just because it has a little bit more range. And it's a little bit easier to control the recoil at distance. Come here, boy. Where do you think you're going, little D-bag, 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 my friend? But other maps, like, you know, short to medium range map, like this is a great example of a map. Oop, I stopped shooting. Beat the Bob on how his ass if guys watch. But this is another good example of a map that you can use the MDR, right? It's going to dominate up close, smaller maps, smaller to medium maps. Usually linear maps like, you know, escort game modes. Those, yeah, those you might struggle a little bit. Just because you are going to be engaging a lot of long range gunfights, and the ACR just excels in those. But you can still definitely make this gun, like I said, like this is a more of a lower recoil build, and you can see definitely lasers. You can even use the iron sight, and you know it might be better because you can give the gun even more recoil control. And I just stopped shooting this guy like 4 times, and I'm dead. But hey, I got 2. But you can just tell, man, like I'm not gassing this gun up at all. You can just tell the time to kill looks absolutely insane. And I did hip fire that guy. That's like the only time I hip fire is the bubble. I mean, it's one of the best ways to take him out. You know, you slide in and you just start hip firing up close. But the time to kill, you can just see it, man. It's almost a whole different gun, but it's not. The gun was very underrated to begin with, but you know, I'm really happy to see this buff and this change to the weapon. I actually mentioned it myself a couple days ago. I was like, they really need to up this gun to 19 damage at the maximum damage range, and then we'll be able to put heavy damage barrel, make it a 5-shot kill. And I was like, this would be incredible if they did it, and they actually did it. I don't know, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm the one that started that change, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the devs and stuff. But I probably was. No, I'm kidding. They probably just realized it was a good idea. 15,000 score, player of the game, but this time we came out with a W, 55-11. Let me show you the class real quick. So this part might take a little bit longer than usual because we're going to be obviously breaking down the attachments. I'm gonna give you a couple variations of the gun and kind of explain what is really good. So right off the rip, this is the class I was using the last map on the Noodleplex. You can see it has more range. We're going to be rocking padded, fabric for the ADS speed plus aiming stability. Padded, obviously no cons. You get ADS stability plus other recoil stuff. We got the red dot, we got the small vert, and we got the heavy. The small vert and heavy, I will say, are pretty much a must on almost every single different build you make with this gun. Heavy, just like the 5-shot kill, makes it time to kill very fast. And then obviously the small vert, like I said, just such a great attachment with no cons, really. So overall, I really like this build. On the first map, I was actually running this build right here, and then we slap quick draw. This is good for like the smaller maps, so you're going to be getting more sprint to fire, and you're also going to be killing even faster. So muzzle booster obviously increases the fire rate a little bit. Heavy takes away fire rate, so it helps you still maintain a high fire rate. So if you look right here really quickly, it's right now it's a negative 689 just from the heavy barrel, and the muzzle booster gives it about a 20-ish extra boost, so it puts you back up to like a 700-ish, 710 fire rate. So it definitely helps the time to kill with this build right here. And again, it's good for like the smaller maps if you kind of want to use a more versatile, a hybrid MDR to fight subs, but also have a little bit more range compared to subs. This build right here is also very good. And another build you can run if you want some more range is barrel extender. This is going to help extend the range for the 5-shot kill. So it goes from 23 meters to around 25-ish, so up to about 2-ish meters. So that's obviously going to help you kill those longer range gunfights, get that 5-shot at a farther range, which is nice. And again, you can definitely do something like this if you want a little bit more recoil control range, but quick draw is just so nice because of the sprint to fire. And if you want even more range, is what I was talking about, you can take off the iron sight and you can definitely slap on padded stock, and then you can put fabric if you want. This build right here is going to feel a little bit more, you know, recoil control while still even having the barrel extender for the extra damage range. And overall, like, think about these stocks is like reinforced stock, I don't think it's worth it. Lightweight stock, again, I like it. It's just the cons, just it hurts the gun so bad, it's almost not worth using it for that reason. Precision stock, nice recoil control. The ADS speed negative kind of sucks, but the recoil, this stock is okay. It could work if you kind of mess around the build a bit. The padded stock is just nice with no cons and gives you that a little bit boosted recoil control. But this is also a nice little iron sight build, and overall you can definitely make this a faster build as well. You don't have to run it this way. You can obviously rock like quick draw padded, and you just kind of like, if you're using like an SMG like build, so basically the exact build I gave you at first, but you take off red dot, put padded just to get that little extra boost in recoil control. So this is the new meta, the MDR. It's an absolute sleeper, or no longer a sleeper. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And don't forget, you can catch me live at twitch.tv/apathy if you want to come watch me and support me. And I'll see y'all next time.